Good evening, everybody. This is Shifali Chopra, your storyteller. You all know that stories bring us together, they bind us, irrespective of where we come from. They teach us. हम सब सीखते हैं. What is happening around us? That's what we learn. Today, whatever is happening today becomes a story tomorrow. Well, we talk about, universally, we talk about peace and love and everything else in this world. We talk about unity in diversity, and we really consider ourselves as a salad bowl nation. I really wonder, is this only talk? As a citizen of my country, I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. And I'm sure there are many people concerned out there. We cannot hear them. They're not saying anything, but they are concerned. Why? Why is Manipur burning? Many innocent lives we've already lost. And the situation is very tense. Many, many, many years ago, Kashmir was burning. What do I say? We let it happen. And then after 30 years, we came out with Kashmir files. I'm sorry, I don't want Manipur files, not at all. I really think we should take action now. We should actually stand up for whatever means to us. Well, today I have with me Mr. Gul Muhammad Akbar. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you, Shifali. How are you?
I'm fine, Gul. You know, I have been talking to you about so many things these past 2, 3 days, which has been really bothering me. How come nobody is talking about Manipur? And you are, of course, friend of Northeast. So my question to you is, why is Manipur burning?
It's a very tricky situation. It's a very sensitive topic. Uh, I think all of us are very, very disturbed about this. Okay, but before we get onto that bit of it, we would like to talk about in the south, in Bangalore, what we feel about the people from Manipur. Okay, see, in Bangalore, we don't see which tribe they belong to or which category they belong to. For us, they are Manipuris, and we respect them a lot. We have a very high regard for them. We really, admire the way they present themselves. They're so polite. They're so good at their jobs. Whatever assignment is given to them, it's clinically done so perfectly. They're so good. They're so well behaved. And seriously, without Manipuris in Bangalore can come to a full stop. There's so many of them here. So we love these guys. Okay. And when we come to hear of the fact that their state is burning, it bothers us because they are our people. They are brothers, they are sisters, they are countrymen. And when their state is burning and, nobody is doing anything about it. Okay, we are so disturbed. Rice, which used to cost, they tell me, 40 rupees per kilo, is today costing them 200 rupees. Where
Right.
should a common man go? A guy who's working to put food on the table for his wife and children, where should he go with no work? And, you know, this has been going on for 47 days now.
Yes.
Uh, this is unbelievable. See, every Indian home in the country and outside the country, they say every sixth person in the world is an Indian. So
Yes.
across the world, we are all disappointed, we are
Yes.
disillusioned, we are upset, we are troubled to see our people suffering like this,
Yeah.
and nobody is doing anything about it. They have a chief minister who has been unable to do anything about this, and the center is not intervening. So do we just let them burn? Nobody says anything about it. If we are quiet, it means we are part of the
True.
oppression.
Yes.
We are part of the wrong side if we say we are quiet. But we stand guilty of being quiet for so long. This thing should have been resolved long ago. But no, it goes on, and a heart goes out to the people. There are pictures of entire villages burning,
Right. Right.
okay, and all kind of human atrocities, human right violations.
Right.
We can go on and on. Why is it happening? It spiraled off from something very small. A legislation passed about a scheduled tribe status, and it got out of control, and so you let the state burn. There's no dialogue. I'm really shocked, surprised, and this is happening in 2023.
That's what bothers me, Gul. That really is a bother. I mean, imagine, like right now, nobody is intervening. कोई बात ही नहीं कर रहा है इसके बारे में जैसे बड़ी आम सी बात है जल रहा है तो जलने दो. People don't realize that if we keep quiet, as you said, if we keep quiet, we're actually being party to it. And
Exactly.
we're setting a wrong standard. हम अपने लोगों के लिए नहीं खड़े हो रहे. Manipur is famous for so many things. Their beautiful art, culture, dances. In the recent past, we've had heroes from there, and especially in field of sports. I mean, they have really made us so proud. Every being, we all look different, and it's good that we all look different. We speak so many dialogues. We take pride in this कि हमारा खाना पीना अलग है, हमारी जुबान अलग है, हम दिखते अलग हैं, हम पहनावा अलग है, हमारी भाषा अलग है, but yet we are together. But what are we talking about? Why are we just saying, oh, we are together? We're really not together in this, because we're not fighting, we're not standing for them. We're not saying कि अरे यार उनका घर नहीं मेरा घर जल रहा है.
Exactly. Exactly.
And as a common man, एक आम इंसान हूं मैं. I'm not here because I don't know politics. I don't know religion. I don't know anything. I'm a common man. मैं कह रही हूँ घर क्यों जल रहा है? इतने छोटा बच्चा. I mean, recently they just killed that kid, यार. For what? So many kids are dying. So many women are dying. For what? For political gain? Is it some political gain?
See, I seriously, don't understand uh, what really is happening. You know, why is this happening? And it's not an answer. Violence is not an answer. Violence is not an answer. We have differences in Bangalore. We have differences, okay, but it is worked out. We don't go around, being violent. But I think a lot of it is being, from what they say, is being engineered politically.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
sad. How can
Yeah.
we get our own people killed?
Yeah, they have a very porous border with another country, and they
Okay.
have people infiltrating it from one side and coming in through another. If they stop them there, they're coming in from the neighboring state and then coming in here. They say there's poppy cultivation going on. There's a lot of money in that, and then they are surprised to have arms and ammunitions which is superior to what the government machinery has. They're having weapons which are superior to what the police or sometimes even the army have. And I've been in the Middle East. Okay, now this arms lobby, it's very, very dangerous. Okay, what do they get? What do they profit from when people kill each other? That's what the arms lobby profits from. What happened in the Middle East? Nothing really, but they set fire here, they set fire there, and they were selling their arms. Arms are not cheap, they're very expensive. They're very expensive. Over there, I am told they have rocket launchers, they have machine guns, they have bombs. The list goes on. They're all very expensive. And if the arms lobby gets involved, wherever it is, that situation is going to burn for a very long time, because as long as it burns, money is trickling into the bank for them.
True.
Okay, each bullet that is consumed, it's money in the bank for them. Each gun that is sold, each rocket launcher, each bomb, whatever other things they have. So that's what US and UK and the other European countries did to the Middle East. They just, in the name of different communities fighting there, the Shia and the Sunni and the Iran and the Iraq, the war carried on for 10, 15 years. Their,
Right.
their, their industries, which were closed, all came up and they were laughing the way to the bank. Now, my worry is, don't the arms lobby steps in. For example, they step in, they know what to do.
Right.
To prolong this, they know what to do.
Exactly. It's very easy to spread hatred and declare war. You know how it is. It's very
Yeah,
easy. And
the arms,
negativity only broods.
exactly. See, the arms lobby is full of, they are mercenaries in nature.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is, set this religious place on fire, the rest will react. Okay.
Right.
So if they set that one on fire, that group will react. You press this button and they will react in Europe, in
True.
London, in US. They will react. Set this place on fire, set that place on. It will go on, it will prolong if the arms lobby sets in. One. Second is the drug mafia is already there.
Right.
The drug mafia is already there. Whoever opens their mouth, they put some money, that politician is gone. The whoever the authority, that guy is gone. And then amidst all this, there's a Japanese saying that in the Japanese art of management, they say amidst crisis lies the opportunity. Okay,
Absolutely.
so amidst this crisis lies an opportunity for the arms lobby, for the drugs
Right.
lobby, and for the human trafficking lobby.
Very
Children
well.
will disappear,
Yes.
young girls will disappear. Where have they gone? They don't know. They're trafficked out of the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is getting worse and worse, and from what we see, it's very confusing. See, agreed, we are far away from the battlefield. We are far away from the war zone. We don't really know. We don't know what news is good, what is right, what is fake. The internet is closed over there. There's no broadband. Okay, so whatever we get, we just have to guess and we just have to pray for these people. But
Right.
this is a sad story. I mean, the question that you asked, why is Manipur burning? They
Yeah.
don't know. They don't know. I recently saw on the news with Karan Thapar and the other guy from India Today. They're women's groups from different tribes going up and saying, "Stop it! We don't want any. We don't want the suffering. We don't want the killing. Just stop it." And it's not happening. And they've gone to the home ministry, they've gone to the defense ministry, they've gone to the prime minister's office. They're begging them to please intervene to stop it, but there's no response. They're not given appointments, and it is continues to burn. And they have a chief minister who I really don't know what he is doing. From what they say, he's been unable to control. There's some there are all kinds of allegation and counter allegations happening there. So we can't judge.
Yeah.
We can't judge. We can't say this tribe is doing this thing, that tribe. We
We
cannot judge.
cannot say. We definitely can't.
We
Definitely
can't,
not.
we can't judge. We can't take sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Neither religiously or through political angles.
No,
But
and we don't want to take sides, really speaking. I mean, both are good in their own way, I assume. But the thing is, right now, what is more important is whoever is creating these rifts, they should stop it. There is duality in everything. You know how it is in life, good, bad, light, darkness. We all need to move towards the light. That is more important. You know,
and
we
is
don't want our people dying, is my thing. Why?
exactly.
Because once you kill, you're gone. You can't replace a person. You can replace maybe something else. You may get a new house, you may get a new, car, but how do you replace a person? You can't get them back, can you?
See, one person gone is affected the entire family. If he is the
Absolutely.
breadwinner, what about the
Yeah.
little ones? Who
Yeah.
will take care of the school fees? Who will take care of the food? Who will take care of the lady at home? And see,
True.
in this day and age, we have satellites in space. They're
Absolutely.
tracking everything, movement, everything is tracked.
Yeah.
If I'm going somewhere and I put on my Google Maps, it is
Yeah.
telling me where to go. That means they're watching the car. Artificial intelligence. So even otherwise, wherever there's movement in the forest or on the border or something, it
Yeah.
can be tracked. Our intelligence agencies are not fools. Our defense people on the border, they have access to all this and they can track every person that moves there can be tracked. Okay, but still, Manipur is burning and it is 47 days going. I seriously don't know what to say.
गुल जब कोई घर में बड़ा होता है ना, like the senior person at home, if the younger children or other people make mistakes, they can pull their ears and rectify them or tell them, no, this is wrong. They can reprimand them and correct the situation. Where is the big daddy? Where is the big daddy? Who is the big daddy? Who should come and rectify these people? Is what I want to know. There are people, there are, like siblings fight amongst each other. But there's somebody who has to step in and say, stop it. Let's communicate. Let's talk to each other. There is nothing in this world that cannot be sorted after communicating. You need to talk.
Uh, Good question. Good question. I'm sure, the world is watching. The world is watching. Okay, and everybody knows what you are saying, what you're implying, and why isn't actions coming. And the world is watching. And let me come down to, the first stop. The first stop comes down to the chief minister of the state.
Okay.
Okay, it is his state. He knows it better than anybody else. He's born there, he's grown up there, he's studied there, he's gone into politics, his entire career is there. Okay, and so my question to him is, I don't even want to take his name. He's let down the people so badly. I don't even want to take his name. Okay, but what is he doing? When we were in school and college, we spoke about the constitution and the rights, and we are talking about the people in governance. We call them, they are there to serve the public. They call public servants. There to serve the public. And who gives you the power? Who gives you the power? It's the
People of
people.
India.
They give you the power through the vote. Okay. Do you think the same people are going to vote for you again? You or your ministers with you, do you think the people are going to vote for you again with this kind of rapes, killings, burning people, slitting their throat, a common man not getting his employment, food, 47 days? Do you think the people are going to vote for you? Okay, when I see some of the videos that are forwarded to me, I saw one at night and I couldn't sleep. I was awake till 5 in the morning. Like what? So, Mr. Chief Minister, do you get your sleep at night? How do you get your sleep at night? Is my question. You have a conscience? I mean, what are you doing? That power which is given to you is given by the people. You didn't inherit it. It's given to
Absolutely.
you by the people,
Yeah.
and you're answerable to the people. You're not here to divide, rule, fill up your pockets, and leave the country and run away sometime.
Right.
Is this what you're going to do? Huh? Yeah, I'm getting a message on my WhatsApp for somebody from here who's saying, if the chief minister of Manipur comes into Bangalore, forget a seat. They're not even going to give him a toilet seat.
How sad is that?
No,
Imagine.
no. The
What
India,
I'm trying to say, Gul, people are watching, they're frustrated, they're angry. It's just that a lot of people don't have the courage to come and say it out.
you know,
I have some friends from Manipur, and I realize that there is so much pain. There is so much pain, and I mean, they're scared to even say anything on the television or the media or even come on a Facebook live or a YouTube live, because they're like, oh my god, if we open our mouths we'll get killed. I mean, is that the kind of fear that we want to you know induce in our own people? That's what we want, कि हमारे लोग हमसे ही डरें. We are one big country. I mean, Manipur is definitely a part of our country. They are our people. हमारे लोग हैं. हम जैसे हैं, हम उनके जैसे हैं. There is no difference. So मैं कहती हूँ कि हम एक दूसरे के लिए खड़े क्यों नहीं हो सकते? You know, some time back I read a beautiful article, you know, that if we do not stand up, that is the worst thing we can do for our own people. When we talk about hand holding, that is what we do when the other person is scared, or if other person falls, or is in a situation where he cannot get up. That's when we are supposed to hold each other as brothers and sisters. That's exactly what we say. You know, and here we are like, कोई बात नहीं, हमारा घर तो safe है, हमारा घर तो नहीं जल रहा. It is somewhere in Manipur. No, it's not somewhere in Manipur, you fools. It's not. I'm so sorry I said that. It can be your house too after a few years. How do you know?
True. True.
So we are, अभी हम बच गए तो बच गए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. We are behaving like an ostrich and thinking, okay, fine, right now nobody is watching us, so we are safe. Safe for how long?
You know, I can imagine how some of these people, you know, they're so disappointed that the rest of India is quiet. Saying, y'all are the only people, Shifali, you brought this up. You asked me, Gul, I want to do something on Manipur is burning. And you asked me if you know, I want to talk. And I said, yeah, okay. And said, you don't mind coming out and talking, giving your name? And I said, yes, I'm there. Okay. So the people of Manipur and generally the people of the Northeast, because we are with you guys. The number of messages that I received, whether it's on you know, on WhatsApp or phone calls, saying it's very sad. What is happening is very sad. Don't know why this is happening. A friend from Toronto said people have gone nuts. Just what is happening? They're concerned. They're going to watch this. They said it's a bad time at night in the US and in Canada, but they're going to watch this once you share the link. They're all concerned. They're all concerned. Even here, you know, the other day I had a meeting with one of the top, you know, Karnataka Administrative Service officers, a person who was heading the metro rail in Bangalore. We finished our conversation, and I asked him, you know, what about Manipur?
Yeah.
His local Karnataka, okay, his shoulders collapsed and he put his hands up helplessly. He's saying it's very sad. What is happening is very sad. And so why isn't the center reacting? His question, why isn't the center reacting? They could have controlled it by now.
They still can. They still can. अभी भी कुछ लेट नहीं हुआ. वो कहते हैं जब जागो तभी सवेरा. This is a good time. You know, it's okay if you didn't do it. It's okay. We're not going to play blame game. But at least get up. Do something about it right now. You have the power, is what I'm trying to say. People who have power can do it. हम एक आवाज हैं. We are just a little voice. And imagine, I mean, I don't know if my voice will ever reach anywhere, but I must tell you, Gul, that my heart goes out to people for Manipur. And you exactly know why I say that.
True. See,
Because I know what it is when somebody's house is burned. I know exactly when you lose everything that you have in life.
see, yeah, I know you told me the story.
Yeah.
That's for conversations with Shefali Chopra at another time. But coming down to tell the, you know, the people the power, the power that our prime minister has. Let me tell you a small story. Okay, there was a movie being released, and Deepika Padukone was wearing a saffron-colored swimsuit. Okay, before the release of the movie, the BJP workers in different cities were burning the posters. They were slippering, making effigies and slippering them and saying, we will boycott this movie, we won't let the movie go on. They were going to different cinema halls and threatening them to say, if you release this movie, we're going to take your cinema hall, we're going to burn your seats, blah, blah, blah. All over the country, they were saying, boycott Pathan and Shah Rukh Khan and things like that. Okay. Our prime minister's one word. He just said one word. He came up there and said, told them to stop it.
Yeah.
He said, stop it and don't interfere. And the next day, there's a full stop. All the commotion stopped, and the rest is history about how Patan went to score at the box office. So,
Well,
so
definitely our Prime Minister has a voice that
he has the
he has
power.
the
He has
power.
the
He has
power.
the power.
So,
And
so, so
everybody listens to him. उनकी आवाज में कुछ है कि उनको लगता है कि वजनी है. आवाज में वजन है. And everybody tends to listen when he speaks. So I think it's a great time if he would say something for the people of Manipur, for this state.
see, my request to him is very simple with folded hands. Said, sir, please, please save them. आप ही ने सिखाया है बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ.
Right.
हम सब एक हैं. You are the person who taught us all this. So please, why can't you step in? You stepped in for a Shah Rukh Khan film, for God's sake. And 47 days, they are pulling teeth out of each other. They're pulling eyes out of each other. They're slitting throats. They're burning people alive. Sir, please step in. Please step in and tell them to stop it. If you say it, sir, you can. For God's sake, we have elected you as Prime Minister 2 terms, and you've come in with a solid majority. And people need your help now. You can't stay quiet, sir. Like, sorry, I mean, if you expect me to say, this thing, I disagree. I want you to come in. Me, in the sense, the voice of the people. Every household in India wants you to come in. The people
Absolutely.
from there are begging you to step into this, stop this, and it will stop. But for what reason you're not doing it, we don't know. But the request is on. Please, sir, please intervene.
Gul, you have said it right. It's like bang on. There is somebody who's just saying, who's writing a message here and saying, that right now this person must be really emotional, and he's saying that the PM is very heartless and is enjoying what is happening in Manipur and is probably selectively not listening. Let's put it this way. And that's sad. There are people who are, we don't want them to lose that little faith, that little string that's left. So I think there is still a chance that
Can you feel the pain in that person's words who sent you the message?
I can't
Yeah.
even tell you. It was so, I mean, I don't know what to say, Gul.
See,
I'm
the person
here
must
to
be, his
discuss
family must be.
things because this bothers me. This bothers me, and this bothers you, and this bothers the person who's writing this message to us. I mean, imagine he's saying heartless PM. It's not easy to say something like that, you know that.
Uh, there are a lot of things which we don't know. We don't have the privy to the information, things like that. But one thing we do know is, sir, you can step in. Mr.
Yes,
Prime Minister, sir, you can step in. You can step in, and your presence will have a stop on this. They're trying to reach you. The women's organization from the Meti and the cookie group are sending in memorandums after memorandums to your office to say, please step in. Home Minister's office, Defense Minister's office. And they're doing all this because all other hopes have failed. The Chief Minister has failed them. The Home Minister and the state has failed them. Whatever else has happened is done, but your one word can stop it. We have
कहते हैं
access
पुराने जमाने में गुल that if everything
people on the border. We have access to technology. I'm repeating again that this can come to an end overnight if the Prime Minister steps in.
yeah, no, we definitely want him to step in because Modi ji अगर step करेंगे तो there is a possibility, huge possibility that everything will just stop and things will get calmer in the state. And that's exactly what we want. We want Manipur not burning anymore because already there has been such a loss. We don't want many more children to die, many more people to die. No, they don't deserve that. They definitely don't deserve that.
See, after his leadership, Pakistan is scared to come close to India
Yes.
because they know
That's
घर
the
में घुस
thing.
के मारेंगे. Indians अभी वो नहीं है, घर में घुस के मारेंगे. यहाँ अपने घर में हो रहा है. So we have to, help the people of Manipur. You cannot
People.
look away the other side and hope it comes down. It is not coming down. It is not coming down as of now. I just hope and pray that there's going to be peace there, because we don't want the people. They are such a lovely lot of people. Seriously, I want to give you one simple example. Okay, there's this. I had written something about Mary Com. I've met Mary Com, and we are all very proud of her and her achievements and her accolades and the number of 6 world championship medals that she's brought home and things like that. I happened to meet her because she was one of the guests for one of my events, and we spent the whole day with her. And I was all praise, saying she's so humble, so down to earth, things like that. And when I put up something about her and Onla, I've met Onla and I was introduced to their kids. Okay, so I wrote about Onla, saying that he's such a nice guy that he stepped in,
Mm.
and so she became a world champion, but he took care of the kids. I mean,
Kids,
the
yeah.
guy gave up a central government job to come and stay at home so that Mary goes out there and gets achieves the status that she has earned currently. So
Right.
a college mate of mine from Australia, she was like, "Gul, can you find a nice Manipuri boy for me?" I said, "They're such good people." She was like, "Can you find a nice Manipuri boy for me?" I said, "They're wonderful people. We know so many of them here." There was one who was, who who was in my office. She'd come to my office for something, and we said, "Let's headhunt her herself." Okay, so we got in touch with the office, got in touch with her, and gave her an option to work with us, and she agreed. Okay, when she agreed, uh, my ex, you know, she interfered. She said, "No, you can't have a Manipuri in your office." I said she's done an M.Com from Mumbai University. Okay, so stay out of it. Don't tell me what to do. Just stay out of it. That girl lasted with me for close to a decade.
Wow.
Okay, no, all the most trusted work, this trusted clients, everything intact with her. Okay, I couldn't find fault with her. And there was one nice Manipuri boy who would come and pick her up and go, and they were a couple together, and every evening he would come in, he would put her on a bike and they would go. He wouldn't come inside the office, he'd stay. I said, "Please come in, come and sit down." He said, "No sir, it's okay." He would wait outside, pick her up and go, and they were such a lovely couple. One fine day he lost his job, and Shefali, he didn't get a job for 2 years. For
Okay.
2 years, this girl stood by him.
Wow.
Every drop of petrol, everything, she supported him through 2 years. And not once did she make a face or complain or do anything. Not once.
Wow.
Others would have said, "He's useless, he's this thing, I'll find another boyfriend." No, because
Yeah.
the girl was very pretty and smart. Okay,
Okay.
and post graduation and things like that, she could have moved on. She didn't. She sat by him through his trouble time, and then he got a break, and he got a job, and then he had an offer in London. So they got married, and he took her to London.
Wow.
Today they're happily married.
They are very dependable people. People
Are
you
the
can
first.
depend on. Yeah.
They are the first ambassadors to me for Manipur.
Wow.
Such good people and things like that, and so it bothers us even more to
Yeah.
see them suffering like this. It's really very sad.
Somebody
But
writes here Manipur is burning, but our politicians are fiddling. So imagine these are the kind of comments I'm receiving here. And this really breaks my heart. This really does. I don't know, as I said earlier, we are not in politics, not me, not you, but we are common people of India. We are common two people who want to understand why the hell is this happening and we are pained by it. I mean, I don't know, more वो कहते हैं मोर्चे निकालो, हड़ताल कर दो, बैठ जाओ. No, I don't want to do all that. Neither do you. We don't want to. We want to talk it out. We want people to hear us somewhere and understand that this really needs attention. This really needs attention. This is not a joke. Losing lives is not a joke. जब लोग earthquake में मर जाते हैं या कोई natural calamity हो जाती है, I understand that we have no control. उसके लिए भी we have control management who comes and looks into it afterwards. But this can be controlled. This damage can be minimized, and in fact, if you ask me, it can completely stop. But
Overnight, it can be stopped if the right people step in
the
overnight.
right people step in. Don't forget, this is very recent. 3 trains collided, right? And so many people's lives were gone within seconds. But what happened? Everybody was right there looking into that whole event, and they sorted out so much crap at that point of time, right? Because they were interested. So I really want them to be interested in Manipur. Please show some interest.
See, true. See, I mean, at times I feel like really apologizing to the people from the Northeast, saying, the way the 8 states have been 7 sisters and a brother, Sikkim, the way the 8 states have been sidelined, ignored. I did my schooling was an ICSC, okay, Indian Certificate of Secondary Education. It's above the state board. It's about India and things like that. No, if I come across anybody from the ICSC board, I would like to ask them a question. They taught us about Mughals. They taught about Cholas. They taught about Vijayanagar Empire. They thought about it. They never taught us about the Northeast. There's nothing written about the Northeast in our history books. 7 sisters and the brother state Sikkim, nothing written over there. They teach us about the French Revolution. They had teach us the history about the world. They teach us about the planets. You have the solar system, Mars, Venus, Earth, Neptune. We remember, or Jupiter. We remember all that in order, but nothing about our brothers and sisters in the Northeast. I mean, seriously, if I come across any of them from the ICSC board, no, I feel like bloody giving them my juta. Nonsense. What nonsense are you talking about?
अपने देश के बारे में नहीं मालूम. हमको अपने देश के, we don't know much about it. It is it's very sad.
Exactly. I've seen some of them. My juta will go up in the right place or the wrong place, whatever you call it. Absolutely nonsense. We don't have anything. We didn't know about it. We learned about it later. Yeah. So that's why when some of them people, see them, they're like, where are they from? What shit are you talking about? They have the Aadhaar card. Yeah. They are our people. What do you mean? There are 8 states, not 1, 2, 8. And if Manipur is being ignored today,
yeah,
the Northeast is watching.
Everybody is watching. Everybody is watching.
And all the other states are watching.
Absolutely. And this is not कि आज मणिपुर में हो गया. नहीं, this will happen in any other state also after some time.
Yes, everybody is concerned.
Happen. It will happen. There is no doubt that I have in my mind. And if we can't stand up for people, our own people, and say something and reach out to anyone listening to us out there, I mean, even if it sounds like pleading, like somebody said, oh guys, you are pleading. Yes, we are. We are pleading for our own brothers and sisters.
Not for ourselves. We're not pleading. We are begging. We are begging.
It's okay. We don't have any big egos and we don't want to pump our egos. It's okay. मैं कहती हूँ मेरे को नाक भी रगड़नी पड़े तो कोई बात नहीं, मगर please with folded hands, do something about it is my main concern. Because I cannot see people dying. I cannot see people dying for no fault of theirs. And that is the main thing. जब आज हम सब चुप बैठेंगे तो हमारा भी घर कभी ना कभी जल्दी जलेगा. And don't think, oh, Manipur is too far. Nothing is too far. It's right there. It's within our country. अपने बंदे हैं, अपने लोग हैं, our own people. And if our people are failing them, that means there is something definitely wrong.
True. See, for the person who said we are begging, no, it's not for us.
It's definitely not for us.
There are elderly women getting raped.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think would be the state of that lady?
Yeah.
Okay. What will be the state of the house? What be about those little children who are orphaned?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be in school. They're not.
Yeah.
Okay, we are feeling for them.
Yes.
We are feeling for them. See, at this point of time, there's one powerful thing that I can tell you about. Your vote, you're casting your vote. Okay, each person's vote matters. Get this right. Whether whatever you say, it's not an instant solution. It's not an instant solution. But a politician will wake up because
Yeah.
they're only interested in your votes. They're not interested in anything. They come and make their promises and take your vote and run away, and they come again after 5 years. Okay,
Right.
but the politicians who are surviving know that it's your vote that matters.
It
Okay,
is.
so vote for the right people. Do you think you will vote again for your chief minister who's let you down or his other ministers? I don't know, but I don't think so. I won't. The power of your vote, don't underestimate it. Make your
Absolutely.
Aadhaar card, whatever, go in there, go 100% and make sure that you vote for the right person. You have a lot of people buying votes, a lot of people selling their votes. Don't sell your vote. Don't sell your vote. Cast it for the person who deserves it so that you can have the right kind of leadership. The leadership will take you to the right direction. Right now, somebody, on the internet, on some comment that was made on Facebook, they said, you're from Bangalore, you don't know, stay out of it. We're going to fight till the end. We are going to burn. We're going to kill this. We're going to do that. I said, go. I said, listen, when you get the time, visit Bangalore sometime. See our airport, okay, and see your airport. I was told that the airport in Manipur is like a bus stop. Okay, you have two planes standing there. Come together, see progress. In Bangalore, in Karnataka, we do have our differences, but we sort it out. We sort it out. We vote for the right people. The people don't, perform, then we send them out. We get in another set of people whom we hope are going to give them right. If they're not going to do it right, we're going to push them also away and vote again, for somebody who is going to take us in the right direction. So Manipur, vote for the right people in future. It's not a instant solution, but make sure that you go there and vote in for the right people. Don't vote in for the wrong people.
Absolutely. Very well said, Gul. Sometimes people think, oh, it's not our concern and it's not our business. But remember, if you don't stand up for your own justice, then one day you will also be denied justice. And if somebody cannot speak or stand for themselves, you need to stand up for them, because it's important that you must know that there is something called power in your voice. It's very important, and every voice मैटर्स. बट चुप रहने से कुछ नहीं होगा. हो सकता है, मैं कहती हूँ बोलने से भी कुछ ना हो, but at least you will feel happy that you said something about it. You stood for somebody who needed you at that moment. That is important.
That
And
is
I,
true.
Gul, this is very important for us, that I hope, and I seriously hope that somebody out there do listens to what we are saying, and the word gets around and they might take some kind of action, because that is my concern, and so is yours, and so many people who are not doing much about it, but I'm sure it's also their concern. There are people who are scared, there are people who felt neglected, there are people who are hurt, deeply hurt, because I can see so many messages which I'm not reading out, but they're all to do with the failed ministry and the home minister and the prime minister and the politicians, and this is just such a shame. Please
It
do
is.
not let us down, is my request to you up there watching us, and making so-called loose. You are supposed to be making our cities better, our country better. So I think, please sir, you really really need to see what your work profile actually says and work towards it. And I think every citizen matters, every one matters, every breath counts, every voice counts. So I think we should end our session here. And Gul, thank you so much for being a part of this program. It means a lot to me. And in the end, I wanted to say that, guys, There were another two, three people who were supposed to come and be a part of this program. But you know why they chose not to? Because they were scared. They were scared not only for themselves but also for their families. Imagine the kind of fear you have created in this world for us. Please don't do this. We're all together with people from Manipur. Thank you so much. Me being a storyteller, I'm not supposed to entertain you. I'm not supposed to get you stories only, ha ha hoo hoo. I try to get stories for you from all facets of life. And this is real. Manipur is real. Manipur burning right now is real. I do not want Manipur Files as a film to come out, and I hope it never does. Let's get into action right now so that tomorrow we will not regret it. Thank you for watching us. I'll come back again. Thank you. Bye bye.